in the Team X-Ray trailer, getting out of the cold on Friday night here at the Nitro Challenge. We've got Josh Wheeler. Josh, how's your weekend been going so far?
Good. I mean, it's been a great weekend. In Truggy, it was a little bit tough. I thought I had the speed, and I felt like my lap times were there every time, but I had a few hang-ups that were unfortunate. So other than that, I think I would have been there. My lap times are great. Buggy today has been getting better and better each run. That second run was really good. I think I would have had about a fourth if I wouldn't have had a mistake on the last lap. So, but yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah, you know, the XB9 is still one of the newer cars in the class, and you know, we've definitely seen you guys you know, improving with it every time you hit the track. And what's it been like to, you know, work with a new car and you know, kind of bring it up to speed with people that have been running, you know, their chassis for a long time now? Yeah,
no, it's fun. The new car's been great. I mean, it's evolved over time. It's started with one block of wood, and Uri's been working on it feverishly over time, and it's been getting better and better and better. So, I mean, I'm happy. It's been a good group of guys. I think there's nobody more dedicated to winning than X-Ray is, and so it's just like from the beginning, I knew it was just time before they'd be coming out with the best car. So we're still working. We're improving every year, and Uri does a lot for that. So I got to thank him and the whole X-Ray team.
And speaking of Uri, he's actually here from Europe this weekend. So does that change anything for you? I mean, is it more confidence having him here just to, you know, help with car setup, or, you know, it's probably just kind of nice to do well, you know, having him here at the track?
Yeah, no, it's I like having him. I mean, our relationship has grown and got better and better over the years, and he's a great guy. And at the races, he always comes with good ideas. He understands setup. That is for sure. I mean, even though his driving may not be the best in off-road, his car, when you drive it, is always phenomenal. So that's been kind of cool. So he knows what he's talking about. So it's so when he tells me to try something, 90% of the time, it's a good way to go.
Yeah, you've been with X-Ray for quite a while now. You know, you ran for a few other companies earlier in your career, but you've been with these guys for quite a bit, and you've been, you know, their main driver in the United States. So what's it like being in that position? Is it a benefit or a hindrance, kind of being, you know, the sole focus of the team?
Yeah, I mean, in years past, I've been there for a long time, and I knew they were a small company. They had their on-road cars doing very well. They were new in the off-road, and I saw their commitment level and the products they built in on-road, and I said, you know what, they're eventually going to have a great car. So it's been, here in the United States, I have been in years past one of the only drivers that's been consistently in the main, but they've been working on that. Now we got Taylor Peterson this year. I got Kurt Kellum that comes all the races with me, and a lot of other good group of guys. Jason Branham's back on the team, so it's really a good group of guys, and we're working hard, and I love it because they don't put a ton of pressure on me, but it's, we want to have fun, but we want to win.
Yeah, you know, Jared Tebow grew up in California and now lives out in Missouri. A lot of fast guys that are coming out of Missouri now. It's not maybe not as famous for producing fast drivers as, say, you know, California, Florida, Arizona, some of the other states, but you know, how much does it help having fast guys to run with at home?
That's key. I mean, you got to, because when you're going to a track and you're lapping people over and over and over, you're not forced to be on your A game. So it's very cool to have other group of guys. Tebow, unfortunately, he's about 4 hours away, so I see him on local Midwest races, but we got like Matt Gosh, Michael Page, some other really fast guys, so it's been good. I also try to come out here to California because it really doesn't get much better than California or Phoenix or places like that for the racing scene, but yeah, it's been good.
What do you think of the track layout this year? It's you know, all the drivers have been talking about how it's a little bit different than the typical Nitro Challenge layout. Do you think that that's been a good thing, or, you know, do you like the tracks of the last few years?
I love it. I mean, I'm not too picky. I mean, as long as it's a good racing track, I like some good jumps. I mean, and I'm happy. But this track, it is one of the funner ones. It's a challenging, it's a fun track. And so I enjoy all Joey's tracks, and so I really can't complain. It's different from our normal racing. It's big air, it's a big track, you're more high speed, and it's fun. And so I love this race. I mean, I think I've been here all of them, except for 1 year I was sick, and so I've enjoyed it.
And how have, you know, the crazy weather conditions and the evolving track conditions and everything, do you feel that that's affected you more or less than any other racers, or just kind of an even playing field for everybody?
Yeah, I mean, I think it does. I went to California for a couple days and knocked some of the rust off. I don't get to race as often as a lot of these guys. I'm not a full-time racer. I still got a job at home. So it kind of hurt me a little bit because the more I run, the better I'm going to be. So I feel like the more time I get on the car, the better chance I got at running. So every run I'm getting better and better. The car's getting better, and especially we got the new XB9, the 13 car, so that's been fun to work on here. The changes have been awesome. I'm still not got everything perfectly figured out, but I can tell it's going to be a good car this year.
Have you been making a lot of changes to the car just as the track changes?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because the track changes so much, and really, I mean, I didn't know where to start here with the new car, because we are working on there's some differences in the shocks and a few things that are really making some big improvements. So I've been playing mostly with the shocks, a little bit of setup, but a lot with the shocks and springs.
Cool. And what do you think is going to be really the key to improving on your start position in the main and trying to run up front and perhaps win this thing? What's going to be the key?
I mean, consistency. I mean, you're going so fast out there, and it's so easy just to have a little bobble, and you don't even see it coming. So I think, I mean, picking the right tire, that's going to be crucial to making the car easy to drive. And I just need another decent run, and I'll be in there. So, yeah, hopefully I'll put it right in there.
Yeah. Well, we're sitting in here in the Team X-Ray trailer, and, you've got a leather couch back here. There's a flat screen over there with the UFC fight on it. But, most importantly, you're not sitting out in the cold for hours on, waiting for your next heat. So, how important is it to have something like this in a race to just kind of get out of the elements, kick back? You're not hearing engines going crazy. So it's kind of nice just being in here and being able to focus, right?
Oh yeah, totally. I mean, I got to thank James Green. He's one that built all this, and he's a great guy. So I'm fortunate enough to pit in here, and it is awesome. I mean, it's out of the weather. It's warm when it's cold, and it's cool when it's hot outside. So when we're watching the UFC fight, we can hang out. So especially on these late nights, it makes it nice.
Sure.
So I can't thank James enough for putting this place together. He just built this, and I mean, he put a lot into it. So.
Yeah, we were trying to figure out where to do this interview. I was like, outside?
Yeah.
Let's go in the trailer. So
exactly.
This is Team X-Ray's Josh Wheeler looking to make the Pro Buggy main here at the Nitro Challenge. Josh, thanks for the interview. Congratulations on a great second round, and good luck for the rest of the weekend.
Perfect. Thank you.